General Gola was the man that I usually
Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Depends with the time and the period that you're just watching this amazing video. It seems that this is the time that I'm just waking up from my bed. And here we are just in East Africa, Kenya, from I am Spiller from Atvira Merigine, where I'm just shooting this video from Bungoma right now. And here I'm just right in the hostels, and these are some of the bathrooms which we are just using here each and every day. For me, as you going to be able to see, these are some of the shoes which they have just included here, right here in the bathroom, because they have some a little bit some smell which is just coming on from them. These shoes are some of the boys whom are just using them to wear when they are just playing football right here. As you're going to be able to see, some of the bathrooms are really pathetic around here. They always do some of the cleaners each and every day. Some of the other people, they are just putting their clothes around to the flower bed so that we can be capable of just drying. For sure, guys, we're going to be capable to see kind of the socks which we have. These are some of the socks which some of the prayers they really wear when they are just going in the field. You can't be capable of just wearing the shoes minus even some of the socks inside of it. At times, people they come with some injuries from their own shoes because they have not been done any exercise according to them. But right here, as you're gonna be able to see, even someone can bet through this place. At times, some of the hens they do sleep inside here. You're gonna be able to see how kind of the bathroom inside here it is. It's not in a good condition, but for real sense, after all, in the midday, everything will be okay. We have around 6 doors which are around here in this bathroom. Everyone can be capable of accessing this place. Wherever you see these flower beds around here, they also make this place to be so beautiful around this place. At times, one thing can make a change at this place. Even at this moment, you're just experiencing there's no any amount of water because of the sunset which is just here in East Africa, Kenya. It's almost the harvesting time here in East Africa, Kenya, where we are just seeing some corns. They have already been made. They have already been made. Now they are almost to be dried out. At times, when you go at one place or another place, you have to learn something else each and every day. Let me see what is just popping out. Let me continue to vlog. I doesn't know if the guy gonna be shield to be in part of my video. David, David, uko tayari? Nikupige tufanye video. Okay, you know I have to ask because yesterday I had one of my visits who told me we have to be doing some of the videos. So I had to ask her if he is willing to join me in this video so that you're gonna be knowing her. But right now he is just saying that he is just going to do what? To shower, guys. At this moment right now, as you're gonna be able to see everything the way is just roaring out, guys. at this place here, you know, everyone has already been waking up. At this place here is where we do come and settle for some of the people to be in the shade, also to come out from the sunlight, guys.
Yes.
This is one of the guys whom we have is just being called Simeo. He's just going
Here.
yeah, okay. You're gonna see the guys, they have just been taking some of the cups onto their hands. Now they are just going to take out the tea. You know, this morning in East Africa, Kenya, everyone have to drink her own tea. Yo, niaje man. Yeah, it's time now for the people to go and take tea around to the kitchen in the other parts of the school. Here is the place where we are just putting our rubbish here, and this one here, these flower beds, they are just separating. They actually separates in between so that we can have a road in between here, and this on this other side. This actually this a very good view of this place. We're gonna be able to see this tree. It roll out to give us some good shade, giving out good view on the way to our hostels, having our bathrooms being made good. Also, at times earlier, the bathrooms they had water inside, but right now there's not any kind of water inside of it. You're gonna be able to see people that are taking their carrier bag to go and take at least a little bit tea, and this is the way to go out. Yeah, let's see. Actually, guys, you're gonna see at this morning hour, things are really changing out in and out each and every day. You see? Oh, someone has just thrown some dust inside here. No, these are some of the pigs which they have just brought this kind of dust around here. But for real sense, during the day, everything will be okay around here. Within accommodation of these tanks, without water right now, people are just using this water when they are just throwing around here. You see, they're just making some muds around here, and yet they're gonna bring some maybe sickness around us because some of the mosquitoes they might be staying around here because we have not been made some of the good channel of what to be the pathway of water around this place. Around here, the PPR pipe has just been used because it can just be rotate around here until to the tank. When water is just being passed from the way all over the way from the school up to this place where we are just living around here, being called at Rocky Sky. Only the white rhinos people, they're gonna be only know at this place. Let's vlog and see. Oh my god, oh my god. At times, when this land, when you're gonna be able to see, the place is just being written Rocky. Rocky View Park. The place is just being called Rocky View Park. When this guy, the history of this guy building these houses here, these houses that you're gonna be able to see, they are the same of the same hostels which they are there of one kind of a man. He had around the school to the other view where the sun is just coming from. The guy had sold for the school around 11 million. He came and bought this kind of a land on top of the stones. And on the other side here, back of me, through Rocky View Park, where people, they were just around here, they were just talking which kind of a guy whom is just trying to buy on top of the stones. He bought and then he started her own buildings, kind of a building, using her own mind. But for instance, for now, we have a house on top of the stones. For instance, he has some buildings, good buildings which are just staying to, and to the top of the houses. This is the kind of a method which they are trying to use, putting some holes on top of the stones so that they can just put some of the metals on top of it. You see, even this guy around here has already been built these houses on top of the stones, just using some a little bit some stones around here, rock stones only. This guy has already been used some rock stones around here. Always he uses this stone to burn it and then take it with some of the hammers, and then after doing some, putting some energy on it, it removes this kind of heat. And then this kind of a man here investing her own money for the future coming of her children. And then you're gonna be able to see, guys, what is just happening. Just stay high. Yeah, the guy is just running to go and take a tea, guys. And this only the nature of this place, guys. Let's continue. You're gonna be able to see this kind of a place here is just going to take 2 rooms, guys. You know, when comrades, they will just come around here in school, they will just be accessible of just coming and staying inside. It will be just a 5 room around this place. It will be just 5 rooms and everything will be okay. The good plan that this guy has, you see, there's some of the holes here which they have just been drilled out. They have just put in some of the sticks inside in order for the soil not to be enter inside here. He wants to make some wall from these houses. He needs to make some wall, and also he needs to build on top of these stones. This all over this place here. He wants to build another houses here, at the same time building another wall around here. It will be like accommodation of around 10 doors, guys. And then the guy is just trying to say that he is just going to change this kind of a road. You see, this road that is coming from our Rocky Stars View Park at the White Rhino, now it will be just be capable of just changing and passing here. The road will be just passing around here, and then it will be just going downwards straight forward to this other end of this fence that you are just seeing around here. This is where this place is just going to pass. Whoever comes from downwards is just going to pass at this moment and then rotates, passing on nearby flower beds and then going to the other side, because there's none of the vehicles are just in need of just coming up to this place, because even a vehicle cannot be capable of just passing from the downwards place. Let's see, guys. Around this place, guys, is so hey, this water is just stagnant around here. Only pigs, they come to wash themselves inside here. When pigs, they come, they are really happy. And yet even some of the other people, they use this water even to wash some of the clothes. But remember, the mosquitoes, the moment they are just still staying inside here, they only give birth to each other, and then they are just bringing to us some of the malarias, guys. Okay, you see, they have really drilled. He needs to build another houses on top of these stones. You see, it's not an AI, guys. It's real thing that's just happening. That's a sawmill that we always use to take our maize to come and grind them in order for us to get some flour. When we get good flour, always we go and cook food and eat. You see, guys, at this moment, this place, no any kind of a vehicle could be capable of just coming on top here. Even some materials, when they come, they always remain down there, and then people that are given some a little bit amount of money to come and take them on top of this place. Here are some of the stagnant water. You see, water is just coming from this channel we have to take some good cement and other things in order for us to at least make it somehow great. Some of the mosquitoes are staying here, some of the frogs and other many things. And this is the tank which receives water from the school. From back there in the school, we do receive water inside here in order for it to enrich where we are just staying at Rocky Stars in the White Rhino view. Right inside here, the water is really full. The water is really full. This the tank that receives water. And down here, we have another thing which has just been closed here, which we call booster pump. This booster pump, it takes water from the other places down there. Right view, the way you see the road coming down there, where it helps water in order for it to enrich at this moment inside here. And you see, when underground tank has just been made, it accommodates a lot of water, which made us in order for us to be sustained at any moment, guys. Any kind you see here in the village, anything that you see here in the village, is only houses which are just around. Even you're gonna see an abadena down there being covered with a black cover, which helps the guy whom is just selling around the abadena in order for her to escape from sunlight. You see, there's another abadena around here. Now, they are just competing in just side of the business, having even the other kind of a shop around here. But still, we do accept everything the way it is just going. The kind of people who are living here, the institutions is just making them to be great people around here in the village, you know. People, they're just trying to build some good houses in order for the other comrades to come and stay inside. Now they are just receiving some a little bit amount of money each and every month. When someone has seen, someone has already been built around here, he always be eager to come and build a house in order for her to be earning money. You know, nowadays, people, they do employ on their own self in order for them to gather money from any kind of a place. Let's see. Starting from the Rocky Stars View Park at White Rhino, coming downwards, having another some of the rentals. Building at one room, it contains 4 rooms. One room contains 4 rooms, and when people that are just staying, two people are just staying in one room, they are just paying 3,500 Kenyan money. And when you stay your own self in a single room, you pay only 2,500, right? Having some of the good view down there, you're gonna be able to see where the sunlight is just coming from. We have phase 1, we have phase 2, we have some rentals being called Florida and other rentals on the other side, right? On the other side, viewing the greenish plants, having some of the avocados, some of the mangoes, some of the guavas, some of the other things, and bananas, and also some of the kales, and having some pines of the sweet potatoes which are around here. Planting some napier grass, also being looked there to the sweet potatoes. Most of the thing that is just being done at this moment is only mixed plantation, guys. We have mixed plantation of the maize, bananas, and also some tea leaves around this place. And this is what is just happening around here. But most of the people, they do not want to sell the land because they know there is a little bit some institution around here. One of the guy approached me and told me that I have a land which I want to come and at least build the land and at least sell it but the land does not have a title deed. I won't take the land because there's some of the things which are just appearing unto me. You know, I can't take the land which someone has already been died, and then some of the people to come and claim that why are you just taking this land minus even informing us? I had just started following the history of the land, and yet the land is not supposed to be even to the guy whom needs to sell the land. The guy wanted to run away from her home and go to another place, which is not good, guys. No, I had no hurry. I had no hurry in East Africa, Kenya. Let me first build my dream house. After building my dream house, which will be accommodating around 200 sheep, that's the only way to go. That they're gonna be capable of just making it to be happening here in East Africa, Kenya. Looking at it, Gintu back at home, making her own things, guys. To the no, what can I say? Oh my living God! What to the fish ponds, guys? When he was just starting her own sister, he was not. He was just claiming on the way. He was just passing things, and yet Gintu he always helps her brother to do everything here in the world, guys. And this is how everything goes. Let me work on my dream house, and everything will be okay, guys. Seeing all those things the way they are just going each and every day, you have to accept things the way they are just going each and every day, guys. Looking at this, always these corns, they have just grown in a meticulous way, guys, which I cannot even say that, oh, this and this gonna be happening, this and this gonna be like this. And yet, you know, at times, when development has already been come here in East Africa, Kenya, guys, you know, even development when it's just being done in the family, even some of our parents become great of us when we are just doing such things. When meticulous things they are just being happening. Look at the corns, guys, the way they are. And yet, they have just been digging with some of the hands. We had just been looked at them, and then they have just put us with some of the CN and other things. And the corns, they have really been made good, guys. You see? They have been mature. They are almost to be harvested around this place. Guys, what can you be able to say about in the comment section? Look all over this place. It's just being represented with the greenish plants, guys. You see? On the other side, you have some rentals. You see? Good development around the village, guys. Around the village. It's a big development around the village, guys. You see? The corns that have just been planted inside the stones, but even God sees whom is just blessings, guys. When you work hard, also even God remembers you. Help yourself, even God to help you. You will never expect that God will help you minus your own self, helping your own self around here, guys. Look. Stones, guys. At the White Rhino, guys. At White Rhino, you have stones. Let's see. These are some of the kinds of a place which you are just living to, guys. Let's see. Having a great view of this kind of a place. We do appreciate everything. You have another cons down there. On the other side, far end, we have another cons. And also on top of these stones, let's see, my God. Here, we have stagnant water, which has just been obtained here. And when someone will drop inside here, he might go at the far end, guys. Not only here, there's only stagnant water. We have several stagnant water, which they are just making us to be as sick as we can. Have you seen? On the other side also, we have also stagnant water, which always makes us to be as sick as they can. You see, on top of these stones, we have also some holes. They are planning to build some houses here. We have another kinds of holes. You see, we have here holes. At the same time, we have on the other side holes. On the other side here, we have also holes. Let me show you. They have just put in some sticks inside. We have also some another holes. We have also another holes around here. We have another holes, which you see, we have another holes here. I think there's another house around on the other side there. Yeah, they are just planning to build a little bit a good house here, like the way they have just built this kind of the houses around here. And also, these are some of the other cons. Let's see the way things are just trying to pop out, guys. Have some a little bit some good things. Let me pass through inside the corns and see what is just happening, guys. You see, these are some of the other corns which are really being seen around here, guys. Oh my living God. I'm inside the corns. I'm inside the corns, guys. Yeah, all over this place here is just kind of the corns which they have just planted inside there, the stones, guys. But even God knows why these people. Look, guys, let me show you. You're gonna see it's only kind of a little bit some soil. Here is on top of this stone. You see, this is a rock, but because there's only a little bit some soil on top of it, they have just tried to plant some maize on top of it. But by God's grace, everything is good. You see, the corns are really being done good around this place, guys. I have nothing to say but living for God's purpose, guys. Oh my living God. And this is what's just really happening around here in East Africa, Kenya. We have nothing to say but living for God's grace to grant us each and every day. Oh my living God. What I gonna actually say? Thank you for watching this amazing video each and every day. I'm coming from East Africa, Kenya, from Ayamaros Villa, from Villa Merijin, at Nyabohanse, from Rokere village, born there at Getisaria place. I really appreciate. I do pass the greetings to each and everyone. For the new viewers, for the new subscribers, thank you for watching this amazing video. Be watching each and every day. Let's meet in the next episode, guys.